Hello there, and welcome again to Talking Food. I am Andrew, and this is Chef Carlo.
Hi.
This is Talking Food. You know that, right?
Oh, okay.
This is not Dr. MD Carlo.
Is that because we're over 40 and we need a specific test?
Dr. Carlo, MD.
Dr. Carlo, come over here. I will not wear my watch, I promise, my wristwatch.
We are making spring rolls.
So we're making spring rolls Vietnamese style. You're going to see this in the menus of Vietnamese restaurants. It's very healthy. We're following our healthy kick here for the new year. You always look in shape. I have lost some weight, thank you.
You have, I have noticed.
Yeah, cut off a lot of butter. And magically you start losing weight and eat a lot of veggies. I love these guys because they can be completely vegan, completely raw, or we're gonna make it the traditional way. The first roll that I'm gonna make is gonna be the traditional with the prawns, but we don't have budget for prawns, so it's gonna be shrimp.
Yeah, it's hard to get prawns around here.
Oh, well, you can get them at $20 a pound. Yes.
Oh, well.
Shrimp, wild-caught shrimp will just fine coming from the Gulf of Mexico. That's what we're going to use today.
That's where I'm from. That's the best shrimp.
The Gulf of Mexico?
Oh, yeah. Apalachicola.
Oh,
that's
Alabama.
Alabama.
That's
right.
So the first we're going to do is use the prawns, and then we're going to make a couple of hybrids. I have some chicken breast that I roasted in 5-spice Chinese blend with a little bit of garlic. Fantastic. Now, we're going to make a couple of dipping sauces. They're very simple. Andrew is going to start with the first dipping sauce, which is a traditional dipping sauce that is served in Vietnamese restaurants with your spring rolls. I'm going to start hydrating this rice sheet. So this is what you're going to find at the store. It's called Vietnamese spring roll wrappers. They're white and they're rice based. So for you guys, if you're vegetarian, this is still counting as vegan.
So, I do want to point out that we put the recipe on the comments on Facebook. So if you need the recipe for this sauce or any of the ingredients we have here, there you go.
Awesome. So it looks like, ooh, I already broke it. Next.
Okay, then what not to do?
What not to do, don't flick it. Okay, so I'm gonna let it submerge in water for about 15 seconds. That's it. Warm water, 15 seconds.
Turns transparent.
Translucent, and then you're gonna let it sit on your counter. Don't be tempted to hydrate it more than 15 seconds. It's gonna get too soggy and it's gonna be almost impossible to work with. So what I do is I start with a couple of them, and well, Andrew's, hey, but you gotta tell him what's in the sauce.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's also in the recipe. I'm doing an entire bottle of hoisin sauce. I'm going to do about 1/4 of a cup of rice vinegar. I need 1/4 cup of water, Chef, when you get a chance. And then we're going to be adding some Peter Pan creamy peanut butter.
Peter Pan.
So we're making a hoisin peanut sauce.
Okay, so basically it's that simple. Hoisin sauce, vinegar, a little bit of
Rice wine vinegar?
No, that one. Name.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. There you go. Jeez. See what happens when you drink enough coffee.
Right there. So
enough coffee in the morning. And then we're going to just add a little bit of water, just enough water that is going to make him thin. It should be the water is right here.
Oh, sorry.
Wait. Mix it first.
I'm getting there.
Mix it first. You don't
He's
know.
So picky.
You don't know what you need there.
I do too.
So 20 seconds or less on your, and you should see if you ever go to Vietnam or Laos, the way they make this on the street is really interesting. But let's see, I don't want to overcrowd here my space. See, mix it first. You need a whisk?
Not yet, Chef.
Okay, good.
I will.
So, warm water. When I mean warm, body temperature water, Chef Carlo, can I use ice cold water? Sure, you can use ice cold water, but just use nice warm water. It's going to work completely fine. He's getting ready the dipping sauce. I'm going to start showing them how to do the first roll.
Okay, Adam, you guys zoom in, baby.
Oh, ready for the zooming? I'm gonna do it right here.
Because they're hard to see.
They're really hard to see. I was trying to actually look for some cutting boards that were brown or dark, but no, it's white. So traditionally, it's gonna have rice noodles, the vermicelli rice noodles. We're gonna put some lettuce, and hopefully I chose red cabbage so you can see the fold right there. A couple of strings of carrot, and remember, it's not about overstuffing this bad boys, which of course you can always do, but it's nice sprig of cilantro. I like green onions, how they put it in their spring rolls, so I'm gonna have mine with spring onions. I'm gonna choose a nice sprig of spring. I took the daikon and I run it through the spiralizer, so you get this nice long sheets. Daikon is a radish. You can even pickle it, and
it's sweet. It doesn't have that bite that the red radish has.
well, because I let it soak in water overnight.
Oh, okay. Eureka.
Now they make him pickled too, and of course, Chef Carlo, can you make a barbecue Carolina roll? Sure, we can
Go
do
for
that.
it.
I'm gonna grab the bottom of the rice. Oh, this one touched. The other one got stuck. Okay. I'm gonna pull it over. So the first one is gonna be nice and tight. Then I like for my shrimp to showcase. So the first roll goes in. I will put my shrimp in there, and most restaurants or Vietnamese places, they cut the shrimp in half. Mm-hmm. I like to leave it whole. I think we have the kind of budget. So
he says that.
I say that.
You're gonna walk in here one day with some ridiculous, Kobe steak.
Hey, we can do it.
It's got the budget for it.
We got the budget. We got the budget for it, and that is it. Done. Can get a zoom of that, Adam.
Wow,
He's
look at
getting
there. That looks really good.
That is it.
And the rice paper is edible. A lot of people have asked when I told them that we're going to make fresh spring rolls today. They're like, "Well, do you have to unwrap it?" I was like, "Well, that would be a salad. That's not the point, right?"
Yes, that would be a salad. No, the whole point is pack a lot of deliciousness. Now, as you can see, I'm not adding any seasoning in here. The seasoning will be done with the sauces and the dipping sauces that you get on your Vietnamese spring roll. Now, I was mentioning before, I was asked yesterday. I was prepping for one of my students. It's like, well, can you make a Carolina barbecue spring roll? It's not really traditional, but yeah, why not? Let's get the barbecue and just get it in there. Like right now, I'm gonna add the roasted chicken breast that I had here, and you can use all the elements of the barbecue. Yes, you can actually add the coleslaw in there, the barbecue. Perfect. Roll them, make it nice. Now, it doesn't take a lot of practice to get this, and I'm gonna move this one in a moment. And yes, you're gonna mess up a couple of them. Don't be alarmed. It's gonna be okay. I just want to show you how simple this is. Don't be alarmed if you get a couple of break-ins. I'm gonna move this one right here. There you go. And also, I worked in restaurants that we used to make this ahead of time, and it can be a great hors d'oeuvre, picnic food, but it doesn't hold really well. Once you make them, it doesn't stack up. Like if you were gonna make burritos, you have to wrap them in wax paper or something like that. Oh,
it's amazing.
Okay, so we got a pretty, here, put it right there.
Okay. Grab mine.
Next one, and basil for the wraps is important. I love cilantro. Vietnamese people use their Vietnamese basil or Thai basil, which is outstanding. But nice stick of cilantro in there. I'm gonna
Do you guys have Thai basil in the...
Can you shove a little bit more in there?
Yes, chef.
It's overflowing.
I can try, chef.
No, it's okay.
Now I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit more nuts. Look at that. That's amazing. And it tastes really good.
I know.
I mean, we were kind of questioning. We were like, I don't know about that peanut sauce. Look, y'all, it is really
Who was questioning that?
Names I will not give
What? Here in our little kingdom, they were questioning. They were questioning how we make food. Oh my God.
Okay, so I wasn't paying attention. All right, start with my noodles.
No.
No.
Yes, you will. Actually, this is the basis of it. It's your noodles,
right?
Your lettuce,
right.
And then anything
whatever you want.
I like it with the cilantro and the everything.
Sure.
Now the trick is, and we're gonna
roll it like an egg roll.
Just give for an egg roll, make it tight, and then we want to showcase the toppings. To showcase the toppings, and I'm gonna do the next one. You're gonna do it here. It's gonna have a better chance. I'm gonna move the water over here.
Okay.
And you want to showcase your topping. You don't want to bury it in there.
Prepare yourself. Dr. Small is on the case.
Well, they didn't know it was in. See, boom, ready. Okay, I'm gonna move my water over here.
Okay.
Start.
Okay.
So you want to have a little bit of
vermicelli.
And by the way, he has never done one of these before. This is how.
No, and I should have been paying attention.
And most people don't understand that I have put Andrew through the ringer all the time.
On TV.
On TV, I come here, I don't tell him what I'm going to do. 2 minutes before the show starts, like, you're going to make the sauce, you're going to make this, you're going to make that. And he's like, what?
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm right next to you. So just like making burritos or egg rolls, keep all in the center. And of course, colors. I love colors because it's white. It's white on white. So we're gonna get a couple of more sheets hydrated.
I love these daikon.
Love it. I want to say hydrated.
Hydrated.
Hydrated. And
I'm the one who has to do your closed captioning. I do kind of laugh sometimes when it doesn't pick it up. It's like, what did he just say? He didn't say anything about NASCAR.
NASCAR. I didn't know we had to close captions in the videos now.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Now, put some peanuts in that one.
Okay.
And I also have basil here, and there's cilantro, which I think it goes fantastic. And then here, we're gonna get another hydration.
I'm gonna do some
another hydration sheet over here.
Okay.
Woo!
There we go.
There you go, crossing all the way. So you have your peanuts there. You want to go crazy, have fresh jalapenos.
Okay.
Now, another great dipping sauce that I love to do while he makes that.
Oh,
are you getting a close-up of that one, Andrew?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, not Andrew, Adam, sorry.
So this is so delicate.
It is really delicate.
Okay. So I'm not getting a grade on this, am I, Chef?
You will.
Okay.
Don't worry. I have faith in you. Because I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith.
Okay, mine's a little.
Okay,
mine's a little
stop
wimpy.
it right there.
Okay.
That's fine. Stop it right there. So,
I think it helps if I get a little bit.
No more water.
Oh.
It's okay.
Okay.
So you give him the first roll.
Okay.
Let's showcase the shrimp in there. And you see how it sticks?
Yeah.
See, you were making your sauce. You were not paying attention.
I know I wasn't paying
Okay,
attention.
now fold the sides in.
Right.
Just like if you were folding a burrito. Burrito, baby.
Okay. The sides. Like that.
And hold on. Actually, check this out.
Okay, add more.
It's okay. Look.
A little sesame seed?
Why not?
Okay. All right.
Of course, I bet you there's some Vietnamese people going like, they put sesame soy seeds in there.
What is wrong with these people?
What is wrong with these guys? I'm like, hey, listen, we're paying for our own.
Aha.
Okay, good. It came a little too long.
It did.
But here, put it right there.
Okay.
Okay, try the next one.
All right. I'll try this one right here.
No, this one.
Oh, that one?
Those that are still getting...
Okay. Go with one of these.
Remember, you got to put your bun, which is your...
My bong?
Bun. B-U. B-U, that is the way they pronounce rice noodles.
Gotcha.
And it's a great staple in the Vietnamese culture. And guess what? They're gluten-free.
Gluten-free Mongol.
All of the things we're making today, they're all gluten-free. The only thing that might have gluten is the hoisin sauce, which of course...
Yeah, it's got some sugar in there. And
yeah, it has some wheat flour.
A little bit of wheat flour. But you don't have to dip it if you don't want to. There's always the chili sauce or sriracha.
Oh, getting there. So as Andrew is getting an expert on rolling that, you want the chicken too?
Sure, we'll do the chicken this time. If I can get this going.
Oh, you'll get it. Get it from underneath.
Come on.
Get it from underneath. Tuck it in. There you go. Push it with your fingers in. Fantastic. And another great seasoning sauce that I love. It is, and today we're actually using the ledge right behind us. Another great seasoning sauce that we have for our Vietnamese rolls is fish sauce.
Mine's sticking.
You can do it. Come on, here. Look.
Well, no, it's ripping the
That's
thing.
fine. Don't worry. Get it in there. See, as soon as you get it there, that's fine.
Okay.
Now put 2 pieces of chicken right there. You have gloves.
I do have gloves.
Yes.
Oh, so use them?
Yeah, why not? And the reason we're using gloves is because this is a product that is not going to be cooked again. So you got to wear gloves when you're handling raw foods or foods that are already prepared that people are going to eat them. No, we're not selling anything here, but we're doing the right thing.
And we do have people coming to eat afterwards.
We do?
Well,
Freeloaders?
No, they're not freeloaders. I asked them for views. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, chef, this is a good training lesson here. Mine has ripped open. It has fallen apart.
I can't take you anywhere.
I know you can't. So should I just put another one on? Like put it on here?
You know what? Sure, why not? Here.
Okay, so I got a ripped one. We're going to put it over here, and we're going to re-roll.
Re-roll. It's not the right way that it should be done, but we don't have the spring roll police chasing us today.
We don't?
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody going like...
No helicopters coming in, guys on ropes and, you know.
I haven't seen Chef Min Sai or Chef Yan Can Cook.
I learned how to cut an onion by watching Yan Can Cook.
Yan is awesome. He is one of the original star chefs out there. And also Min Sai, he's a fantastic chef. There you go, see?
Not bad.
Okay, that one.
Kick it on here.
Start with the far one.
Okay.
What do you want to run? Here.
I don't know. I don't want to do nuts.
You don't want to do nuts? Not these nuts?
Not those nuts.
Okay. So remember, you have basil, jalapenos. Oh, I'm going to make a nice one with jalapeno.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are showing you the basics of spring rolls. There's your traditional spring roll, and then anything you can do. Another great dipping sauce, fish sauce. I love fish sauce. It's tangy, it's salty. It is the byproduct of drying fish. Actually, no, it's a byproduct of drying fish.
Okay.
A little bit of Chef Carlo ketchup, also known as sriracha.
Chef Carlo ketchup.
One of my students one time, they believed the whole thing. It's like, no, it's not ketchup, guys. It's hot sauce.
Why is this so spicy?
Why is this so spicy, Chef
I don't
Carlo?
understand, Chef.
And that's it. I mean, I could try to complicate the whole thing, but it is as simple as, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. I can complicate it.
Oh, I smell it. It smells amazing.
I can complicate it, but no. And here's a good thing. The spring wrappers, they are about, like you can buy 100 of them for like $6. So don't be afraid if you make a couple of mistakes. And this is also a great event if you want to entertain at home, family, put the kids to do this. If you want to if you're a restaurant owner, you want to do some catering, this is great for catering. You want to do sushi, and people do not like that flavor of the seaweed.
No.
Well, some people don't like it. If you don't like the flavor of the seaweed, you can use this as your sushi wrapper. It's not really traditional to do that, but I have been able to substitute the seaweed wrapper with this, guys. How's it going there?
Good.
You getting that one?
Uh-huh.
You see, he's getting good.
I don't know about good, but
you're getting good. You're getting good.
I'm getting there. So the rice paper, like once we're done with it, is it kind of dry? It stays moist.
It stays moist for a long while.
Okay.
I mean, it can stay there for like 2-3 hours. But then if you leave them out there, I mean, cover it, That way the air is not going to dry it out. But most likely it's going to stay nice and moist for a couple of hours.
Okay. And I forgot to set my clock there, so you'll, Adam, if you let us know when we are.
It's okay. I can do this for hours. It's really relaxing. I love it.
Is it?
I think it's relaxing. They leave you alone. You do this in your kitchen. Now,
sometimes that is a good thing. You're correct, sir.
Now, don't be afraid to add any seasoning if you want in there, but the seasoning should be your dipping sauces.
Okay.
I said should be. It's not a rule. It's not set in stone. I like basil on mine.
I'm gonna have a piece of basil. Have me a small sliver of basil there.
There you go. You can rip it in small pieces.
Take it in half.
You can rip it into small pieces.
Wow.
And this one I'm gonna put a couple of peanuts. They add a nice crunch, and they add protein. You can add whole peanuts. You can add ground up peanuts.
Can you add cashews?
Sure.
Almonds?
Yes.
Macadamia nuts?
We're going off topic.
Well, I'm not making a Hawaiian roll here.
Listen.
Put some Spam in there. See?
Well, see, we didn't think that far, but yes, we put some Spam in there.
Put some Spam in there. Have a good time.
You know what? I know a couple of Vietnamese people that would have cringed at that, but
well, of course they would, but most people do cringe when you hear the S word, the Spam word.
You know what? Spam is actually healthier than hot dogs.
I grew up on Spam.
Spam is healthier than hot dogs. If you read the ingredients on Spam, is pork, salt, nitrates. Done. If you read the ingredient on hot dogs, get ready to read more than, look at that.
That's pretty.
I know.
That's
I took
good.
a shower this morning.
I didn't say it smells good.
Oh, okay, good. And yes, actually Spam, I think it's healthier than hot dogs.
And see, I grew up, my father was military, so I grew up with Spam. It's almost like a, I don't know, rite of passage to pass on Spam loving
and it
to your
gets,
kids.
It gets such a bad rep, the Spam. I don't understand why. In Hawaii, if you go to Hawaii, they have Spam in like 15 different ways and shapes and form. There you go, a little hydration there on the rice paper, not too much. And the trick is just don't let your rice paper soak in there for too long.
Hey, look, there we go.
Oh, you know what? You deserve your own plate.
All right, I get a plate.
You deserve your own plate.
I get a plate, y'all.
Here, there you go.
Perfect.
You deserve your own plate there, my friend.
Okay. So
Now, next one. So remember, pretty toppings, and I took this one long like that. Did you put some daikon in there?
I did.
Okay, well, you gotta try one.
Daikon?
No,
Or the thing?
a spring roll.
Oh, spring roll.
A spring roll. A spring roll. How
All
are you
right.
gonna cut it?
I'm gonna cut it like I would a wrap.
No.
Oh.
If you try to cut it in an angle, it will just destroy itself.
Okay.
So you gotta cut it just straight down.
Straight down, perpendicular, parallel, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you wanna cut that one.
Okay.
Actually, in most restaurants, they serve it like that.
Okay.
If you were to cut it, I will get the blade a little bit wet.
Okay. So it goes through the rice paper easier.
Yeah, and just press down, and you gotta press down. Don't try
saw,
to
right.
don't saw it because it will just destroy the whole thing.
Okay.
So you can give it an angle, but that's it. There you go. Look at you.
There we go. All right, so I'm gonna try it.
Well, try it.
Take off my gloves.
So you can try one with the sauce you just made.
I am.
Well, hold on. I need to check for quality. Hold on.
Okay.
We're good.
Tell me that's not the best peanut hoisin sauce you've ever had.
I gave you the recipe.
I know. If I watched it, I saw it on the TV. I saw it on the TV.
Yes, you are the best,
You got it?
Andrew. You made the best sauce ever.
See, thank you, chef.
You're welcome.
Get an A for today. Get an A.
We always get an A here. You kidding me?
All right, so I'm gonna try this out spring roll. Adam, how are we doing on time?
Next one. Ooh.
Okay.
Where are the ground peanuts? All right.
Right over there. Now, so is there a trick to dipping this sucker?
You just dip it. Now, the trick is, and I found the most, is put the plate down, take the spoon with your sauce.
Oh, and spread it on top.
Not even on top,
Just-
like this.
Oh, snap.
See, because it's really delicate, so it doesn't dip well,
Right.
but it holds well. Here.
It's like a spring roll ice cream cone.
There you go. Just give it one bite, not the whole thing. Here, can I just shove it? Oh. Now, guess what? See, if you give it, you gotta just shove it in your mouth at once, but now you have another spot to do your dipping sauce.
That is so good.
And you have also your fish sauce, and it's fresh, and it's crisp, and
It is so fresh.
and it goes well on any time of the year. And also, you can even take the stem of the cilantro that most people throw away. You can put it right there for flavor and texture. You see this guy right here? You can add your cilantro stem, your cilantro leaves, you're using the whole thing.
It's amazing. The cilantro makes such a big difference.
It's almost zero waste.
It flavors. I mean, you've got the peanut sauce, which is great. And of course, you've got the proteins and you've got your carrots and everything else. But that cilantro sets it to that next level.
And it's fresh. And cilantro came from the garden. We have nuclear cilantro. It didn't die through the winter.
Nuclear.
We're there. We're looking at our garden. It's like,
nuclear cilantro.
what are we planting for next season? And cilantro is there like, hi.
Oh my gosh, that is so tasty.
Now check this
we gotta
out.
make some more, don't we?
So peanuts is used mostly in the because they're economical and there is a good way to bring. How is it going?
I don't know. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, you stop making them. I see.
I'm going to make some more, Chef. I just want to try this.
I see how we roll.
Literally.
Yeah. And so yes, you can use cashews. You can ground up cashews. And remember, the trick is not to overstuff them. They need to be nice and delicate. And I've seen people trying to overstuff them, and it doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look sexy. It doesn't look professional. We got 3 minutes or 3 seconds?
That fish sauce has definitely got a kick to it.
Well, yeah, I put a lot of sriracha in there. Now, if you want, you can just add a little bit more fish sauce, and it will tame down the level of heat in there. But just the fish sauce by itself, and this is one of my favorite brands. Woo! Squid sauce, and it's not squid sauce brand; it's fish sauce, but the brand name is Squid. And it's one of my favorite brands. Now, another thing that goes fantastic with this, and no, I could make my own, but they do a fantastic job.
Oh, the chili sauce.
Oh, the sweet chili sauce. It has the sweetness in there. It has that tang. And of course, yes, it has sugar, I know. But
We're balancing out like a Diet Coke and a Big Mac. You got the... No? Okay. I tried.
no. Yeah, let me have a number one, supersize it. Give me a Diet Coke.
We got all this fresh ingredients and just a little bit of sugar. It's all good.
No, we're fine. What do you want?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going.
Here, go.
Because we got like 2 minutes left, right?
That's it?
A minute and a half.
Minute and a half, okay. So again, ladies and gentlemen, restaurant operators, fellow culinarians, it is simple.
It is crazy simple.
It is crazy simple.
I was intimidated when I came in this morning. I was like, I don't know about this.
Well, it's simple because you found all the ingredients chopped and everything clean.
You telling me the little elf did all the prep work for us last night?
Yeah, that would be me.
Little Italian elf?
Yeah. A little guinea came over and just like
came over and
made all the prep for you.
It's amazing.
It's amazing what he can do with a little bit of time. Yes. Don't get discouraged once you have everything cut up, everything diced. It is pretty simple.
That is really simple.
Boom.
And it's so good. It is so amazing. So we are out of time, right?
I don't know. Are we?
I believe so. So that is spring rolls. We're going to continue to make these.
Yeah, we have everything set here.
Might as well. Just keep
Mine
on
as
going.
well, because I'm hungry. And this is great for breakfast.
It is. It's like having a...
I never put like scrambled eggs in them, but...
I think that would be difficult.
Why not?
They're hot.
Cool them off.
Oh, cool them off. There you go.
See, and these are served room temperature. Don't try to heat them up. Fresh veggies inside there, they'll wilt. This is meant to be consumed room temperature. And a lot of quick serve Vietnamese restaurant that you walk in, they might have it sitting on the counter wrap in plastic, already with the dipping sauce, and you just pick one and go.
Ready to go.
And ready to go. There's nothing wrong with that.
Great. Well, thank you again for watching. This has been spring rolls. The recipe is right below. If you have a comment, you make it at home, send us a picture right below you. Leave us a comment on YouTube or on Facebook. And join us next week for another healthy.
This semester is healthy.
It's so good.
We need to go healthy. Thank you very much for watching. Anything you feel to say, please let us know. And we keep an open mind. We'll change, we'll adapt, we'll overcome anything.
What do you want to see? Let us know.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.